crazy. And I know we have a lot of shit that we were supposed to do in the future, Complex. There's a lot of shit that y'all wanted me for. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that tie right there, bro. Just because a dumbass nigga.
Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Rocky here, and this Complex and Kai Cenat situation is fucking insane. I genuinely don't know how this happened. Today I'm going to be getting into exactly what happened with the Complex and Kai Cenat situation, as well as how this even took place. So if you've been on the internet in the past couple of days, you would have known that Kai Cenat's cameraman got exposed for texting a minor in inappropriate manners, and basically Kai was getting a lot of backlash before he came out and spoke on the situation, which I don't really get, because bro obviously needed to do his research and verify all the claims that were being made. The only evidence that was really out was the text messages between Kai's cameraman and this girl, and eventually Kai came out and said that everything was true and that he had removed his cameraman from the team. This information was everywhere on Twitter, news articles started coming out, and I mean you couldn't really miss it, but the information was all out there and very, very in detail. None of it was out in the air, none of it was, oh, we don't know who it is. The cameraman that got exposed, his name happened to be Chris V, and somehow, and I don't even know how this is possible, Complex wrote an article about Chris from AMP, chrisnextdoor, who is part of AMP, one of the team members of AMP, who is not Kai's cameraman. He's a different Chris that is just a part of the AMP group. I don't even know how it's possible to confuse these two, but they somehow did, and wrote a defamatory article on chrisnextdoor talking about the events of him being exposed for talking to a minor, when in fact it wasn't even him. Now this is an article from Complex, a very well-known, extremely established news brand and outlet. But you know what surprises me is the fact that you haven't liked the video yet. So please, if you're enjoying this video, smash that like button, and please subscribe to my channel if you're new. 98% of my viewers are not subscribed, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. So please, help your boy out. Back to the video. Now Kai obviously wasn't happy that this article came out with completely misinformation, which is so weird because I don't even know how the hell that gets mixed up. It really wasn't that difficult to figure it out. But anyways, this is what Kai said.
Yeah, I had the nerve to put out a false article about one of the AMP members, and all you had to do was do 30 seconds of research. Hey, bro, listen to me. chrisnextdoor ain't do shit. He's not part of any situations. He ain't do shit. He's one of the quietest. When you talk about chrisnextdoor, he's literally minding his business. He don't do shit. He has yet to even come on y'all platform. He has yet to even do a lot of shits within his personal lane, my nigga. So for y'all niggas to do that is absolutely crazy. And I know we have a lot of shit that we were supposed to do in the future, Complex. There's a lot of shit that y'all wanted me for. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that tie right there, bro. Just because a dumbass nigga who wrote an article fucked up, and him being my mans, bro, I'm not working with you. I ain't doing shit with Complex until further notice, nigga. That shit was ridiculous, bro.
I completely understand him wanting to cut ties with them. This wasn't even a mistake that could have happened by accident. Somebody just seen a headline, did no research to read up on exactly what the situation is. They just saw Chris V, Kai Cenat's cameraman or Kai Cenat's friend, caught texting a minor, and somebody hopped on, one of the Complex writers hopped on and decided to write this article exposing the wrong Chris, which is so bad, like literally, because this man has nothing to do with the situation, but now his name is being dragged into it, and when you search him up, it's gonna have this weird thing attached to his name. So this is a huge thing. I mean, they could probably sue Complex for doing this, and the weird thing is the article still isn't taken down. I don't know if it's taken down as of now when I put this video out, but right now it's not taken down. I don't know what these people are thinking, and this just shows you that you can't always be trusting these news outlets, because sometimes they have extremely fucked up misinformation. Like Complex is a brand a lot of people trust. They do insane YouTube videos, their Instagrams popping off when it comes to news and the culture. I don't know how the hell this happened. It definitely is going to affect chrisnextdoor, who did absolutely nothing, because now people who don't even know about the situation or aren't actually aware of what exactly happened and that it was Kai's cameraman are gonna Google this shit, see chrisnextdoor, the complete wrong guy who's literally just a chill guy that doesn't text minors, and people are gonna think this is the guy that did it. And then people are also gonna think that they're keeping a guy a part of AMP that's texting minors, which isn't the case. But you know, luckily Kai came out, he spoke about it. A lot of people were talking about this article and saying how fucked up it was that this could even happen. How does Complex even have people that work for them? How did they even publish this article? I don't even understand. It can take you 5 minutes of research to find out that this is not actually the man that these statements are about or these accusations are about. I 100% agree with Kai cutting ties with them. If they can allow this article to be published, they need to come out with some type of apology or reparations for this major fucker. It's weird as hell. And I genuinely feel for Chris because he did absolutely nothing and his name is just being brought into this, the completely wrong guy. But one thing I can say is that you shouldn't trust any article you read online. I think that's the only model of the story that you can take out of this whole thing. And although most fans of Kai and AMP probably saw that information and took the time to actually research and figure out which Chris they were talking about, instead of just reading it and being like, oh, Chris next door, fuck, he's a P, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not what most fans did. But the few odd people who trust Complex and just are reading headlines and news and all, they're gonna actually believe that shit. So all I'm gonna say is from this entire thing, the only lesson you can take away is that just don't necessarily believe every article you read online. Because clearly it's the case that these news outlets can publish misinformation. It's not even misinformation. To me, it's just fraudulent behavior. Because you just saw a headline and said, I'm gonna publish this article and make some money. Like you didn't even take 2 minutes. It took me 2 minutes to read up on this and find out exactly who it was about and what was going on. Come on, Complex, do better, bro. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I've been Rocky. Peace out.
I've been doing well. I just touched the mail, baby, can't you tell? Bitches throwing tile, they want new Chanel. Almost lost the swag, but the boy prevailed.